Hey everybody, welcome to the Goal Setters Club podcast. I am your host, Sheree Vejan, co-founder of the Goal Setters Club and author of the 2020 Goals Journal. I'm so excited. This is our first podcast of the year. On January 1st, I participated in an online event and I wanted to make sure that you had the access to the audio. So I decided to record and recreate that content and make it our first podcast of the year. So, in this podcast, I'm going to give you 10 key strategies to successfully achieve your 2020 goals. And I'd like to start with a poem that I wrote entitled, New Year, Same Me. Another year has come. I'm blessed to be alive. Another chance to make a difference. Another year to thrive. Another opportunity to learn, forgive, and grow. Another year to dream, to take plan, and take actions towards my goal. I'll learn to walk in newness, forgive myself for the mistakes of my past. I'll approach each hour with gratitude and live each day as if it were my last. It's a new year, but I'm still the same me, except now I'm chasing my destiny. I began my journey as a caterpillar, now radically transforming into the butterfly I was always intended to be. So again, my goal today is to give you 10 key strategies to help you transform into the person you were always intended to be. So grab your notes, and without hesitation, here's key 1. So number 1 is to own your goal. People may spend their whole lives climbing the ladder of success only to find that once they reach the top, that the ladder is leaning against the wrong wall. It is very difficult to work towards a goal that you don't fully own. And there are all kinds of reasons why people write goals, and there are all kinds of outside influences that can interrupt the process. Ideally, the goals you set should be truly your goals, based on the things that you really want, based on your talents, based on your gifts, and on your passions. But sometimes they may turn out to be your parents' goals for you, or maybe they just sounded like good goals in general. They looked good on paper, or made you feel important when talking about them with your friends. If you settled on goals that really didn't feel like you, maybe you just didn't know you had other options. Or it could be that your confidence level has not quite grown to the size of your real goals. In Instagram land, we are constantly seeing the hashtags couples goals, squad goals, body goals, but it takes a lot of courage to set and achieve your own goals. So before you put pen to paper and write out your first goal of the year, take some time to reflect. Make sure it's something you really want. Make sure that you're just not going along with the goal to fulfill someone else's need for you or someone else's dream for you. Also check to see if that goal is still relevant. Review the reasons why you wanted that goal in the first place. Maybe those reasons are no longer important to you, and if they are not, let it go. All right, strategy number 2, write down your goals. It is always a start that requires the greatest effort. One of the key elements to goal setting is to write your goals down. Those who write their goals down are far more likely to achieve them compared to those who don't. Your journey begins when you write down your vision. Get those goals out of your head and onto paper. When it comes to goal setting, I recommend starting with the following. Number 1, if you could only achieve one major goal in 2020, what would it be? And then create your goals for different stages and milestones. For instance, goals you want to achieve in 5 years, goals you want to achieve in 10 years, goals you want to achieve in 15 years. All right, number 3, create balance by having goals in all areas of your life. While you may be working hard on a goal in one area, such as your career, it's important not to lose sight of the importance of balance in a successful life. As for me, I've always been known as a hard worker. Every time someone would say something about me, they would say, "You're the hardest working person I know, most organized person I know." And for a while and for years, I was okay with that because my goal was to work hard. As I became older, I knew that it was important for my kids to see me live a more balanced life as an entrepreneur, a mother, and a wife. I needed to find creative ways to use all of my gifts, as well as increase my skills and talents in every area of my life, but I didn't know how. I was waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, but never made time to exercise. I drank 7 large cups of coffee a day, and I never drank a glass of water. I wrote several books, yet I never neglected to go outside and see the sunrise because I was in my office all day achieving stuff. And so I needed to change my habits. They weren't really bad habits, but they certainly weren't balanced goals. All my good was outweighing my bad. It's great to have career goals, but without a balance of health goals, that's going to take you so far. Spending hours at the office will help you reach your professional goals, but spending time with family and building relationships with your friends, that is equally important. So are you setting goals for 2020? As you're setting your goals for 2020, make sure you're focusing on your whole life, your balanced life. Then incorporate weekly routines to help you maintain it. In our goals journal, we use the following 12 categories as a guide. Number 1, your health and fitness goals, your relationship goals, your finance goals, home goals, self-care goals, fun goals, personal development goals, career goals, family goals, spiritual goals, travel goals, and giving goals. And now balancing that out might look something like this, okay? My number 1 health and physical fitness goal is to drink a glass of water every day. My number 1 relationship goal is to spend more face time with my distant family. Number 1 finance goal, save $6,000 in 6 months towards the purchase of my new home. Number 1 home goal, organize the garage by April 30th. Number 1 self-care goal, treat myself to dinner once a month. Number 1 fun goal, dedicate Friday nights to enjoying a fun activity. Number 1 personal development goal, be fluent in Japanese by summer of 2021. Number 1 career goal, start my own business. Number 1 family goal, dedicate Sundays as family time for the entire year. Number 1 spiritual goal, attend a weekly Bible study at a local church or at my local church. Number 1 travel goal, find a travel agent to help me book my 2020 trips and cruises. Number 1 giving goal, give away 20% of my annual income to charity. So that's just an example to use in case you are struggling to find balance in those areas of your life. All right. Number 4, research. So based on the goals you set, it's time to do a little research on any additional support that you need to achieve them. What books can you read? What magazines can you subscribe to? What organizations do you need to be a part of? Do you need to hire a coach? This step will help you prepare and give you the tools needed for your journey. For instance, starting a business. Do you need to join the Chamber of Commerce? Becoming a songwriter. Do you need to join ASCAP or BMI for that support? Becoming an author. Do you need to join a writers association? So whatever your specific goal is, then you want to get magazines, join associations, or get books based on your particular goal. All right. Number 5, creating affirmations. Based on the goals you set for 2020, create affirmations. The purpose of an affirmation is to support your actions, shift your thoughts and emotions, and help keep you in a positive place. So you want to think of your affirmations as being your personal cheerleader, your personal fan, your voice of encouragement. They should inspire you, motivate you, and help you remain confident. I have an affirmation for each life category. I'll read my health and fitness affirmation to you. And if you don't have one, you can use that as a guide. And again, inside of your 2020 goals journal, that affirmation is also available there. So you can use that as your guide. My health and fitness affirmation. God gave me a healthy body. In gratitude, I take care of myself. I will live a long and healthy lifestyle. I surround myself with people who support my healthy choices. I read books and materials about health. I encourage my friends and family to choose healthier lives. I exercise daily. I eat foods that give me life and energy. My body is toned and strong. I keep healthy snacks in my purse, my car, and in my office. I get regular physical exams. I take my daily vitamins, eat plenty of vegetables, drink plenty of water, and get proper rest. I have a strong and healthy heart. I am Sheree. I am healthy and fit. And I also recommend you recording your affirmations. So when you wake up in the morning, you just hit your phone and you can listen to them, and that'll be your music when you wake up. All right, number 6, create a visual. Whether it's a big vision board, a photo collage on your desk, or just one photo that you take with you on the go, create a visual representation of the goals, of your goals for 2020. You could wear a symbol of intention, go through your closet and choose items that you can wear as motivational pieces for your goals. Maybe your number one goal is money related and you wear green every Monday as a reminder that it's a Money Monday. So anything that you can think of or look at that reminds you of your goal that you're working for, that is the ideal situation. All right, number 7, create routines. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act, but a habit. If you want to change your life, you have to change your habits by creating weekly, daily, monthly, and yearly routines. I truly believe that your goals should be broken down into small routines that are achievable, one step at a time, one day at a time, by adding them to your daily schedule. Perform at least one action a day towards your goal, your life goal. Little steps soon add up to big results. So I'm going to give you a couple ideas on how I create my routines. And remember, they don't have to rhyme. You can follow my naming preferences or decide which ones that work for you better. Marriage Monday. Monday always seems to be rough for people, and marriage seems to be just as rough. So as for me, I love both. If you are married, use this day to connect with your spouse, have breakfast together, watch a movie, or just enjoy a simple cup of coffee. Meatless Monday, that could be a part of your health goals. A simple weekly reminder to take saturated fat off our plates and replace it with nutrient-rich fruits, vegetables, beans, and whole grains. And so commit to just one day a week to be healthier or to eat healthier. Money Monday, I know a lot of these are Mondays. Finance goals, a good day to work on your budget. I spend at least 2 hours on my money, my bills, my budget. So every Monday, set aside some time to work on your bills. Take a break Tuesday. We work hard here. Nothing results in burnout faster than pushing yourself too hard, too often, for too long. And so sometimes we feel unmotivated to reach our goals because we're just tired and overwhelmed. So use Tuesdays as your day to take a break. You can either take a break the whole day or take a break half a day or take a break in the morning. But just know when Tuesday happens, say, what can I do today to take a break? Text Tuesday, relationship goals. Text 10 people that you haven't spoken to in a while. See how they're doing. See if you can help them. See if you can pray for them or put in a good word for them to somebody. Water Wednesday. If you struggle with drinking water or you drink a lot of coffee or shakes or, make water your day to make sure you're drinking your expected intake of water. Workout Wednesday, your day to go to the gym. So I hope these examples of help can help you. So once you reach your goals or you've written out your goals, you know exactly what it is you want to accomplish, then take some time to figure out how you are going to incorporate routines into your weekly schedule. Okay? So I hope those have helped you. Number 8 is count the cost. Let's admit it, things and dreams do cost money. If you're starting a business, there are fees involved. If you're going back to school, there is tuition. Even something simple as working out, maybe there are gym costs. Make sure to count the cost. Also, make sure not to count so much that you give up. You can find alternative ways to get things done. You may also find that cost is not always money. To reach your goals, there's some things you might have to give up. You have to give up time with your family, hobbies, your favorite foods, bread. If you're trying to do the keto diet, there's some things you got to give up. Yeah, there's some foods that you can eat, but there's some things that's going to be very difficult. So are you willing to do that? Having a clear picture of what you're getting into beforehand will help you set realistic goals for yourself. All right, guys, we are on number 9. Get a support team. Get a tribe of people who love and support you, but will equally hold you accountable. If you're trying to attain a big goal like purchasing a new home, start a new job, moving out of state, make sure you are surrounded by people who are not jealous and who have your best interests at heart. You can also consider joining or starting a mastermind group of people who are similarly motivated and meet regular. So this kind of positive energy will help encourage everyone to stay on track. And number 10, celebrate your wins. For those of you who are perfectionists like me, you may also find it hard to celebrate if you're not 100% proud of something. It could always be better. If you set a goal to lose 50 pounds, but you only lose 25, celebrate the 25. Don't let perfectionism discourage you from celebrating your success. So here are a few ways to celebrate. Decide in advance that you will celebrate. Decide in advance how and when you will celebrate a goal or a milestone. You can create a celebration board, a journal, or slideshow on your computer that displays your success stories, your awards, your photos. That will help you keep motivated. And find a partner that will hold you accountable when it comes time to celebrating you. My daughters are very good with that. All right, family, let's review the 10 key strategies to successfully achieve your 2020 goals. Number 1, own your goal. Make sure it's something you really want. Number 2, write your goals down. Number 3, have your goals in all areas of your life. 4, research, based on the goals you have. Make sure you have books and magazines to support that. 5, create affirmations based on the goals that you set. 6, remember your why by creating a visual. 7, create daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly routines. 8, count the cost. 9, get a support team. And 10, celebrate your wins. So those are my 10 key strategies to successfully achieve your 2020 goals. I sure hope that you have benefit from this. Here's where you can find me. You can get your 2020 goals journal at goalsjournal.net. Use the code COFFEE and get 10% off. On my website at Sheree Vejan, you can get products, resources, and access to our monthly Goal Setters membership. And I started with a poem, and I'd like to end with a poem. This is called You've Got This, written by yours truly. Things will go wrong, funds will be low, enemies will come, friends will go. You will fail, but that's okay. We all have failed, but success is on the way. Don't give up, you're destined to win. The biggest fight is the one within. Thanks for joining me today. I hope this segment has helped you to have a successful goal-achieving week. Again, I'm Sheree Vejan, author of the Goals Journal. Feel free to share this podcast with your friends and family and encourage them to achieve their goals by using these simple strategies. I'll see you next time. Have an awesome day.